Maybe it's just me, but you guys had to have seen this coming. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the CDC reversing what they said just 2 months ago. That's right, it's only been 2 months where they said if you've been vaccinated, you do not need to wear a mask indoors or outdoors. And I'll place that tweet from May 2021 on the screen before you. I'll also place it in the description box below so you can see it for yourself. Don't take my word for it. It could be photoshopped, manipulated. Nope. I got links from the official websites, from the official Twitter page in the box. They said if you have the vaccine, you don't need to wear a mask anymore, indoors or outdoors. And a lot of people, they say, okay, cool. I can get the shot and no more mask. Sounds good to me. That's incentive for me to go out there and get it. I've seen people say that. It's like, well, I went ahead and got the shot because I can take the mask off and I can breathe and I feel safe and all this and that and the third. That was a big incentive. Now they're saying, nah, we're going to scratch that because of the variants and cases of people that have the vaccine who may be able to spread it. We're going to scratch all that and we're going to reinstate the mask, quote unquote, recommendation if you're indoors in certain areas, in areas where there's a high level of cases or whatever. Now, I'm not really sure how you're going to determine which area is suitable to not wear a mask and what area is not suitable to not wear a mask. I have no idea. It's probably just going to be something random, or depending upon where you live, they'll enforce it. I think I saw Kansas City or somewhere Midwest, they went ahead and just put the mask mandate back out there. And it'll probably be other cities that do the exact same thing because of the CDC recommendation. It might not be a hotbed of transmission out there. Maybe it is, but they're going to go ahead and do it anyway because the CDC recommended it. So they're just going to follow that. You know, I'm not sure if there's pressure on their back from the federales to do that. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but a lot of cities and states are going to go ahead and follow through with it. Now, I think Florida won't do this. Hopefully Tennessee, wink, wink, Bill Lee. Hopefully they don't do this. I don't think Georgia would do it. There's a lot of states and cities that probably won't do it, but there's a lot of states and cities that will do it. And not just mask mandates. See, that's one thing. Not just a mask mandate, but also vaccine mandates. Oh, yeah. In New York State, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Cuomo says state employees must either have the vaccine or be subject to testing. I'm not sure if it's daily, weekly, or whatever, but you got to prove that you don't have the virus or that you have the vaccine. Now, I don't understand how it makes any sense because the CDC says that the reason why the mask mandate has been brought back is because you may be able to spread the virus even if you had the vaccine. I didn't say it. The CDC says it. YouTube, don't flag me because I didn't say it. It's the CDC saying it. It's a federale saying it. I'm just reporting the news, and I provide all my sources in the box below so you can see it for yourself. So where are we really going with this? And speaking about mandates, your man Joe Biden is talking about, well, the reports say that tomorrow, which is Thursday, July 29th, 2021, he's going to announce vaccine mandates or mandated testing for federal employees. So that's going to be a serious problem. And they're stopping just short of saying vaccine mandates, period. Because there's an out right there. You could say, all right, I'm going to do the test and not get the shot. But what if they say, okay, just a mandate, regardless of whether you have the test or a mask or if you had the virus before, we're not worried about that. You're going to get this shot if you want to be able to do anything. And I'm seeing where they're saying that it might not be illegal to have your employer mandate a vaccine or to go to school or things of that nature. Is that where we want to go? Is that really what's happening? A lot of these leftists on the Twitters, on the social medias are saying things like this, really authoritarian. You know, it's funny how quickly you go from quote unquote progressive to straight on authoritarian. That's how it always happens. We saw it in Nazi Germany. What was Nazi Germany? What does Nazi stand for? National Socialist. That's what it stands for. That's where progressives want to go. They want to go in a socialist kind of direction, have everything federalized from the federal government, the elections and vaccines and everything else. Where are we really going? Papers, please. Hop on the train. What's really happening here? It's really pretty scary, but you know what? I can't say I'm surprised. I think that if anyone's watching me for a while or anyone else on the YouTubes, you're not surprised in the least bit. You know, this right here is a big bait and switch that anybody could have seen. Anybody could have seen coming from a mile away. Talking about, oh, well, okay, you can take the mask off if you get the vaccine. It lasted 2 months. 2 months. And where are these variants coming from? I have no idea. I don't know. They're talking about it's coming from the unvaccinated. Where's the evidence for that? I don't have any evidence for that. I have no idea where it's coming from. We still got flights going on. It could be coming from a different country. We don't know what's happening. And if we do know, I don't have the information. Do you have the information? If the government has it, they're not giving it to us. They're not saying where all these variants are coming from. So if you don't know where it's coming from, maybe they do, they're not telling us. But if they do know where it's coming from, why not just tell us? If they are not telling us, I think they don't know. And if they don't know, then how are they going to come up with a solution for it? You know, it's just like, all right, your car is making weird noises. I don't know where it's coming from, but check it out. I recommend this fix right here. That'll get it done. Well, how are you going to fix the car if you're unable to determine where the problem is coming from? You're trying to rotate my tires for a bad timing belt. That's not gonna fix the problem. So we're doing things and or mandating things that may or may not fix the problem, kind of like just guessing. And you know what? One of the crazy things I saw about this whole story is that the lady from the CDC or whatever the group was, I forget it, but I'll place it on the screen, that the lady said that due to changing science, we have to do this. Changing science, huh? Isn't that what I said from the beginning, huh? Remember when they said, trust the science, the science is proven, all this and that and the third. I said, science changes. Science does not always stay the same. Science is a study of the natural world around us. It is a study. It is not set in stone. Things change. We got this brand new thing we don't know a lot about. We're trying to figure out what's going on. It's going to change. And it's changed over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it's going to change because we're trying to figure it out. Don't really know how it came about. Don't really know where the variants are coming from. Don't know this. Don't know that. I think the best thing anyone could do is just admit that we don't know everything and we're trying to figure it out. But they don't want to do that. They want to just try things and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, okay, we'll try something else. I don't like that. I don't like being a crash test dummy, do you? But as I close, I want to say this. The science may continue to change here. Hopefully it doesn't for our sake, but it may change. They may say, all right, well, you take the mask back off, it's fine. That's not really going to help. They may say, oh, well, we'll have a different vaccine. I don't know what they're going to do. All that I know is that I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm glad to live in a red state with a sensible governor, sensible local leaders that won't require me to do things I don't want to do. I'm thankful for that, for sure. And if anyone wants to escape their state, I say go for it as long as you want to do what that state does as they do it. When in Rome, do as the Romans. Don't go to Rome and act like China, okay? Act like where you are. Blend into society. Don't just try to be all weird and whatnot and bring the whole society down, because when that happens, this new place, this new utopia you come to will be just like where you left. Leave your weird California vibes at the door when you come into Tennessee, Texas, Georgia, Florida, etc. As a side note, but I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? Are you surprised at all at this bait and switch? I said 2 months ago, they said if you have the shot, you could take your mask off indoors or outdoors. Now they're saying put it back on indoors. Are you surprised at this? Whatever your thoughts on that are, let me know in the comments below. What's going to be the next step here? What are we doing next? I'm not really sure where we're going because things keep changing. And I said it was going to change. From a year ago, a year and some change ago, I said it'll always change. It'll be the next new thing. I don't know what they're going to do next. I'm seeing rumors and stories coming out from the federales, a lot of different things. I'm seeing things I'm not really saying here that'll come about in the very near future. All that I will say is this, as a fact, like the person from that particular group, CDC or whatever, said, oh, we have new science. The science changed. That's what science is. Science is going to change. So how it changes remains to be seen. How soon it changes remains to be seen. But there will be a change. All you got to do is get ready for it. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.